Hello, everybody. I am former chief forecaster David Alford with Storm TV Network. Yeah, former. There you go, former chief forecaster. It has been a fun journey, which I'll explain more about in just a moment. For some reason, my camera is not working. Let's try that again. Why is the camera not working? Hey, there we are. Hey, beautiful people. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so it has been a long several hours. A lot of y'all have been asking me. A lot of y'all have been messaging me personally, and it's been insane. But it's been a wild ride. But speaking of a wild ride, a lot of y'all have been DMing me, and as y'all saw with the latest Twitter post on the Storm TV Network YouTube or on the Storm TV Network's Twitter page and on the YouTube community announcements on the post. If you go to the page of our YouTube channel here and you go to community posts or post, I kind of broke down more information about everything that producer Bryce, manager and owner of Storm, said on Twitter, which I did release here on YouTube. So a lot of y'all have questions about why I have left. Quite a few of y'all, actually. I do see the chat. Fun fact, my phone actually has quit working. I fried the battery, which means that it doesn't work anymore. So I'm using my sister's phone. So, shout out to my sister. Alright, so anyways. I hope everybody's having a great Monday evening. To leave a network, to leave on a Monday is obviously not good, I would say. If you were wanting to leave, if you were wanting to leave something, definitely leave like on a Friday or the weekend or something. On a Monday is probably not a good idea, but I did that. So let's go ahead and talk about everything. And what I want to do is, we have this right here, but maybe y'all want my live reaction as well? I don't know. Probably not, but who cares? I'm adding my camera. Now we start lagging crazy. I will delete my camera, and we'll go back to how we were just a moment ago. Alright, so, welcome to behind the scenes, editing. No background, I guess is fine. I know I do see the chat. I will respond to y'all. I think we'll respond to the chat and then we'll break down the slideshow. Yes, I created a slideshow. Okay. There we go. I think that's okay. Does that look okay, guys? Hopefully. I know. I'm sorry about the black. I know I can't do much about the black. Actually, do I have a background on here? Do I have a back? No. No, that's the OG graphics there. Gotta delete that. Gotta delete that. There's a lot of stuff I need to delete on here. We'll do this background. There we go. Let me have the white background somewhere. There we go. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. Alright, so now... Boom. Alright. Weather Tracking Plus said, David, please don't leave. By the way, guys, from my understandings... Well, let's let y'all know. The YouTube channel is personally mine. Like, I don't want to do this because I may accidentally leak something, but or y'all knowing my exact email, but my personal email owns the channel. And by the way, Storm has not been a YouTube channel that I've owned or co-owned for 3+ years. This YouTube channel used to be called 4 States Weather like 3 years ago. So yeah, but anyways, Storm, though, has been a YouTube channel for, maybe a year now or so, so it's a well-known name, I think, already, which we'll talk more about here in a moment. Kristen Brown said, I know you are going to do great in whatever you do. Thank you very much. And I'm going to talk about some new things. I got some new things to talk about. I know I'm moving a little bit too fast with this, I know, but I'll explain more in a little bit. You don't have to do this. I know I don't have to do this. I already said I left. Yes, I have already thought of... I'm going to be honest, I kind of regretted already saying I wanted to leave. Got to be honest. But, yeah. Yes, I am leaving Mike. I know. I know. TMC says, "Hey David, hey there Tanner, nice to see you." Yes, very fun ride. Do a downtown Austin image. I don't think I have an downtown Austin image in my gallery or my files on OBS or on my computer. So next time we'll probably do that. But once again, if you guys have any questions, comments before I get into everything, feel free to do so. And I do have quite a bit of information that I do want to pass along tonight. I know it's 9:10 or about 9:20 Central Time as of live streaming and 10:20 Eastern. I know a lot of y'all are probably going to bed or you have work tomorrow or something, but it's kind of one of these streams where I will be slow talking. And if you want, you can just come back in like 40 minutes and you can just play around with the stream or video and you can find out what the important parts are. Now, if you don't want to miss out on like any key details, I recommend staying for the whole stream. Just a heads up, because I want this to be like a formal farewell event, not one of these where I'm on for 5 minutes saying goodbye. Here's what's new. No, I can't do that. I definitely cannot do that because Storm. I'm gonna be off Storm. The network itself and the branding itself has done a big impact to me life-wise, which we'll talk more about here in a little bit. Will I be joining? If you want to, just message me personally if you want to join what I may be doing here soon. By the way, a lot of y'all, so after that posted, I have 27, which is probably not a lot to y'all, but I have 27 requests from people they want me to join their teams or networks. 27 different groups, I guess you could say. So, yeah, I appreciate everybody that's been inviting me, but I'm kind of at the middle stage. I'm at the stage here. I kind of want to be loose and free. I don't know. That's pretty much how it was anyways with all this. Okay, so let's get to it. I'm going to wait like another minute here. If you guys got any comments or questions, I'll answer it. But if you have nothing, at 9:20 Central Time, we'll go to the next slide here. Or maybe at 9:19, we'll see. What, the stream is probably, 10 seconds delayed probably, so it's not too bad. Make that 28, LOL. Yeah, that's going to be in 10 minutes. No. Oh, yep, in this occasion, I have a root beer tonight. I did have a Dr. Pepper, but, yeah. 97-day streak of drinking Dr. Pepper, by the way. Okay, I had a cinnamon roll earlier. Very fantastic. Sister made it, so shout out to her as well for that. Alright, I respect anything you do. Yeah, thank you very much. And a lot of y'all have been saying that too. Y'all respect what I do, my changes and everything. Appreciate it. But again, I'm going to explain a little bit more in depth and more detail about what exactly is up, I guess. My producer / manager, Bryce, I don't know if he knows a lot of things, but I will spill out a lot of information, I guess. So, we'll go ahead and go to the next graphic here, and this is where things start to get informal. So, very delayed. Alright. Farewell to Storm, the title. So, the first two are pretty easy. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody for the support and love. It has been awesome. Appreciate everybody that's been sticking around. I really do. The team, which is meaning like who's on my team or who was on my team. By the way, a lot of the people that were on my team worked with me before I even started Storm. So, we'll see. I'm kind of interested how things will go further on. But, okay, so the team. I have mentioned a lot of them before. But let me just name a few faces that y'all probably know or hopefully have heard before. Bryce, which y'all see his name down there. We'll talk more about in a moment. But Bryce, manager, producer, owner of Storm, fantastic guy. Zane Ferguson, very amazing forecaster. He definitely deserves. If he got promotion, I think Chief should go to him. He's pretty good at it. But how he did roles, wasn't it Chief lead and head forecaster? I think it was. Maybe, I don't know. I used to do that before. But he's pretty good at weather. But yeah. Let's see. So that's him. We got Tico. He's been on the streams before. He's pretty cool. I love Tico. Very fun guy. Tico's amazing. Amazing fun forecaster. We also have Beckett Webb. He's also been on the streams here and there when it comes to national weather. So he's also Beckett Webb's a pretty cool guy. I've been talking to him for like 4 years maybe. So yeah. But Beckett Webb, pretty cool guy, pretty cool friend of mine. I guess you could say best friend of mine online. So yeah. Shout outs to these people as well. We're going to go ahead and give a shout out towards who's in the, oh, I don't want to miss anybody. We do have multiple other affiliate stations when I was with Storm, we had multiple affiliate stations, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know all the people that were in those teams, unfortunately, but TMC Weather, or actually TMC Weather. I saw the chat. Okay, Tanner, I saw the chat and I saw your name and I saw TMC Weather. But anyways, it's North Carolina Weather Now, something like that. NC Weather Now. Sorry, NC Weather Now. The owner is fantastic. They are approaching up to a decade of making content, so that is absolutely insane. And they wanted to become a affiliate with Storm. What, maybe almost a year ago, probably. So that's absolutely insane. Yeah. Oh yeah, Steve, you've helped before. Tanner, have you? I don't know. Have you helped before? A lot of people have helped in the past. They've said they helped in the past, and I've forgotten. Was there a time you've helped? There might have been. I don't know. Again, there's been a lot that's happened since a year and a half ago to now. And if I'm forgetting anybody else's name, I'm sorry. Paul. Paul, he used to be here. I think Ray Maves used to be on the streams before. Very cool friend of mine. There's just a lot. Lots that I cannot remember of right now. And got a concussion 2 years ago, so that kind of knocked out some of my memory with things and remembering people's names, so... Yep. Yes, Junior, that's his name, Junior, with NC Weather Now. He's a legend. I am begging him to take over. Like the channel? This is, again, my personal channel, so I don't know. Yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much the team. I'm sorry that I didn't say, if I forgot your name, please let me know who I forgot. Oh, Chris the Hurricane Tracker. He used to help before. Shout out to him as well. And I talked to Chris. Jamie Granger, if you're watching, we started talking recently. You're awesome. Love talking to you again. I know it's not the best time to ask, what screen recorder do you use? Like, right now we're not using a screen recorder. We're using normal OBS, but I am not... Well, when I do like screen recorder, I just do the normal Windows 11 screen recording thing or Microsoft thing. Oh, okay. Does he have a YouTube channel yet? Does NC Web have a YouTube channel? I don't know if they do. If they do, someone send it to me on Discord. Subscribing right away. Their content's amazing. Especially what they do on Twitter. Alright, so that's the team. Again, if I missed anybody else, I'm sorry. That doesn't mean, well, okay. Thank you for the support. Okay, why I left. This is a big, I should have bolded that, but why I left. So there's kind of multiple factors on why I left. I'm not going to get to every single one of them, but I'll get to the main ones that come off my mind and chest. So, for starters, number one, the reason why I didn't leave, well, the reason why I left is not because of the people. Everybody I worked with was amazing. Really amazing. I appreciate everybody. At least from every other affiliate station department. one of y'all or some of y'all would talk to me every morning or every day, so it's nice to see that. But again, that's not the reason why I left. So why I left exactly is, as y'all been knowing, the last several months leading up to the past year and a half to almost 2 years, maybe if you want to say, I have switched up the weather graphics constantly, so much. Like, I just kept screwing with the Storm brand. I mean, when you want to have your own brand, your own network, your own company, pretty much, you can't be messing around with stuff like that. And especially since, and by the way, when I did all the changes myself, I just did it myself. I didn't ask the leading guy, so that's a big fail on me on that. But I don't know, I feel really bad for doing the graphics changes at least every week almost for the last year to 2 years. So that's one of the reasons why. Second reason, we had support. It was just getting difficult doing things on my own leading up to the flooding events. Doing it by myself was very difficult, and emotional. But that was very difficult to do by myself. We had a few other severe weather events before, and I've done that by myself too. So that's another reason why I've left. We were on track of making something called Storm HQ, which y'all have heard of this before. Well, I hope. But if you haven't, Storm HQ, what exactly is that? That's where we do live, I believe it's almost 24/7, or maybe it is 24/7 weather content, while with like actual being like live shows. Like there's gonna be live shows, not these where it just shows you the radar, temperatures, today's forecast, 7-day forecast with nice music. No, it's not that. It was gonna be like actual people, actual shows and everything. But the main reason why the reason why I left Storm was because the main guy wants to do national weather. When I did my stream, when he met me, we were streaming, I'm pretty sure, or maybe it was after my stream, one of the two. Was I doing national weather? I might have been, but maybe it was local or state of Texas weather. I'm not sure. But back then, when he met me, and he was obviously knew I was a weather person, but trying to find my words now. My brain is not working now. Okay, so yeah, again, a lot has happened since the beginning to, I guess, the end, pretty much. But where's the words? My brain is I'm trying to think so hard, my brain's just nothing. Okay, so we used to be called Storm Team 5. That's how things were back then. Storm Team 5, which was a local thing, I think. But the original plan when we launched Storm was doing national weather. I'm pretty sure that's what we were going with, was doing that. But days, weeks, months, and even a couple years before I transitioned to become part of Storm, I did national weather. I did local weather. But I'm starting to realize when I start to do more national weather, I start to tend to just, I won't say fall apart. I tend to fall out of love, I guess, with covering national weather. It's kind of, I don't know, it's difficult for me to cover it now it's more difficult than it was a few years ago when it was pretty easy. And since I've done it so much, I'm kind of like dried out from covering national weather, which is meaning that since I've done it so much, like if I do it anymore, I'm just gonna end up crashing. I quit making sense. etc. So yeah, but every here and there you did see national contents, which I did produce. Yeah, in the last few months, I did some national content with blended in with local content. Um, as we shift gears from where we're at right now to what I have planned that's new, I will be focusing. So here at Storm, I know everything's been Austin San Antonio related lately, but we were going to go things national. But again, I have just fallen out of wanting to do national weather, and I'm more of a local person where I like focusing with the Austin San Antonio area. I get much of a better connection with people here than national weather, and it's much easier to know where I'm forecasting, know where and what exactly is happening, unlike other locations. And for like pronouncing counties, cities, names, and stuff like that, it's much easier to do that all and memorize it for like a local area, unlike doing national. So it's a little bit iffy with that. So yeah, but again, that's pretty much that's the bulk of the reason why I left, is because if he wants to do national, I just can't. There will be times potentially where we do national weather, but that will be only for like a very high risk of severe weather or tropical system potentially. But my dedication is for the Austin San Antonio area is increased since I have left this national weather. I don't want to say company. It's not really a company, but it could be, or actually at this point it pretty much could be or can be. But yeah, it is pretty nice. But yeah, here on the YouTube channel, it's going to be specifically more focused on the Austin, San Antonio area. And yes, y'all have noticed that when we did Storm, by the way, Storm, I believe, will still be a thing in the future, but I won't be running it anymore, or co-running it anymore. There'll be a new channel for it probably soon, and yeah. Yeah, there probably will be. I think there will be. The Twitter and Discord channels and servers are still up, so if y'all want to check those out, y'all can. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, the contents and the looks, the graphics and everything. I have stuck with the look that I really like. Like Storm. Okay, here's the problem with Storm. I like the look and everything. I like the logo. I like the colors. But there's certain days and times where I'm like, and then I'm like, and that's why I kept changing things a lot. And since I don't know. We had a new look. Some people, my brain is going all over with this, as y'all can tell. But we had a new look, new branding, I guess you could say, for National, which was going to come out, or it probably will still come out, but was going to come out. I tried to hold on to that. I mean, I pretty much did, but I don't know. I don't know why I kept changing the graphics so much. I mean, I kept the branding the same. I just kept changing what it looked like. That's the big problem. So yeah, and I have a strong feeling that I would have ended up, if I didn't end it today, I have a strong feeling I would have continued doing that further on. So yeah, I think it's good that I left. What I need is someone to like make me graphics or something, and I don't touch them. That's pretty much what I need. We'll see how long these new ones survive. If I change them, I may just take a while off of weather, I'm going to be honest, if I change these. We'll see. But as of now, I really like these new graphics I've created. These are some new graphics they're familiar, by the way. These new graphics are very familiar, and I could show you them to you guys right now. I might, but it will be in a little while from now. But we'll see. And these are actually I have two graphics that nobody have seen before, and I've never created this before. And I won't say it's not high techy, but it's a cool thing I like. All right. Anyways, that's pretty much why I left. All right. The last subject there is Bryce. Bryce. Amazing friend. Known him for what, over a year? Yeah, well over a year. Pretty much lives down the road from me, which is pretty cool. Because every time I make friends with someone online or whatever, they're hours away, but having someone just 30 minutes down the road it's something different. And even driving by their place on the roadways, definitely something different. But working with Bryce, definitely one of the best things that I have done. And with working with anybody, actually, Bryce is topping the list for sure. For sure. So, credits, everything, of course, with Storm. That's not, by the way, Storm? I don't own Storm. I don't manage that or anything. I know it seems like I did. I know it seemed like I did, but no, I don't manage all that. That is, well, that's Bryce. He owns all of that. So, Storm is a good brand. Storm is a good network. I'm very excited to see what Storm could hold here in the future if this still continues. I mean, I could see Storm continuing. Obviously, I'm going to be honest. I would love to pitch in here and there on Storm. Yeah, I don't mind the pitch in here and there. If you don't have a lot of people working that day or whatever, need me to pitch in, I'm all hands. But, yeah. But anyways, Bryce again, guys. Amazing guy. Y'all have seen him on the streams before, too, if you've been around on the channel for a while. But again, Bryce, amazing guy. Shout out to him for everything he has done. And again, he's changed. I'm going to say he's kind of changed my life a little bit with how I see things. He's actually taught me a lot of things, too. So, I guess you could say changed my life quite a bit. So, shout out to him. And he's also he's helped me grow a lot over the last year to maybe 2 years. Maybe. Wait, I keep forgetting what exactly the day we met. But I'm gonna say year and a half at least. It has to be. Interesting. But at least in the last year and a half, so much has happened now and then. Again, so yes, Bryce has been. Guys, my brain is just all over the place with like thoughts and whatever comes to my head, I say it out of my mouth as fast as I can. So I'm sorry, I keep like pausing and then something's new and yeah. But anyways, Bryce again, amazing guy. He's amazing to work with. Him and I have stayed up at night, even pulled some all-nighters last year working on Storm. So it's when we say we want to do weather and do everything, dedication is literally real with us being up all night working on things, especially Bryce. Bryce is the coder. Bryce is really good at everything he does. So, shout out to Bryce. And unfortunately, he will no longer be a feature part of the channel because, he's part of Storm and we're not anymore. So, I'm very glad to have him part of the channel, as well as several other people that have been on the network the last couple of weeks, months, and even years. So, Bryce, again, thank you for everything, literally. Storm has, again, I'm going to say this again, Storm, the branding and everything, has helped me grow so much, outstandingly. Okay. So I'm reading the YouTube comments before I talk about what's new, what's coming, and what's changed. We'll talk about that in just a moment. So, reading the chat here. He hasn't told you yet. Okay. He is currently helping me in Weather Tracking Plus. Okay. It's disgusting to pronounce counties and city names. Oh, I know. I'm horrible at it. I love Storm. I know I love Storm too. Um, again, told y'all the main top two reasons though. I mean, I hope the top two reasons are like um not because they probably sound stupid to y'all, but to me it's best let go because again every week I would change the branding of Storm, which is not good if you want to start a weather company. Which I need to let that saying go deep inside me so I remember that. And I'm surprised y'all stuck around the last several months. Every single time I would change graphics, y'all would still tune in. I'm very surprised for that. But thank you everybody that's been sticking around. Love your streams, man, and videos don't stop. I will not stop. I actually plan to continue. I plan to go forward. I plan to really continue with everything and continue on. Bryce and Storm have been a very big inspiration for me to continue going. It's not just those two people. I have support from several meteorologists across the country. Like, I'm being for real. I have quite a few meteorologists, even here in Austin and San Antonio, have reached out to me in the last 2 to 3 hours after the last social media post was, even though I can't find my words, even when the last social media post was out, a few meteorologists reached out to me in my local area and nationally, and I was talking to them one-on-one. Some of them liked the idea. Some of them like, you should not. They're like, some of them said take a break, but oh well. Well, I may take a break. I don't know. Let's see. Again, guys, the channel is mainly, not even mainly, it's specifically going to be for the Austin, San Antonio area. I love doing national weather here and there, but it's time for me to dial back and put full dedication to this area. Plus, I'm in high school now. I'm going to be a junior this year, and it's going to be hard to continue doing local and then doing national weather. It's going to be local weather in the morning and afternoon to school, then it's coming home from school. I got to do national weather, and I go to sleep at 9 or 10 or 11 potentially. It's going to be like the old days, which don't mind. But when plus my school lets me do local weather at the school. I do not think they will be pleased if I did national weather for the whole school every weekday almost. So it's a better choice for me in school-wise at least, to keep people informed. And a lot of people at my school tune into my forecasts here on YouTube and when I'm at school, so it is wild. But again, I don't think my school nor the superintendent would be pleased of me doing national weather at my school. So again, it's probably a good idea to stick with local. And again, if I were to continue doing what I've been doing with Storm, again, over the summer, yeah, it's fine. I could do local, then I could do national. There's no problem with that. But when it comes to school, and especially being a junior, I'm gonna have weather. I gotta somehow fit in doing the weather and local weather. I gotta focus on my classes. I got one major test this year called the STAR test. There's only one this year for me as a high schooler, which is history, which I'm usually good at history. I know history pretty well, so I think I'll be okay with that, hopefully, but that's months from now. But I think I got that. But also there's tons of tests and everything, so I got local weather, and on top of that I got school and probably teachers on my back and everything, so I gotta be careful with everything, and gotta think This is me trying to think smart, I'm going to be honest. But again, it's going to be hard. It would have been hard with me trying to do national weather every evening after having a long day at school, potentially. But if things are pretty smooth the first few months of school, maybe there's an opportunity where I may return back. There's probably not one anymore. But if there was, maybe I'll return back to Storm. But I'm just trying to think in kind of the long term with everything. And I hope that makes sense. Yes, your new graphics are very nice. Y'all are workaholics, but I respect it. Yeah, thank you. Take care and be well, David. I think sticking to local forecast will also allow you more time to focus on school and studying. There we go. Pretty much similar to what I was saying, so glad you see what I'm saying there. Don't show the new graphics yet. Let's work on them. Okay, we can do that. $20, David. Wow. Appreciate you, David. Please rewind the stream. I've said so much. We've been live for 40 minutes. So just rewind the stream if you can. No, it's not KATX. KATX is an old news thing, so it won't be KATX. Which, if y'all want to know what the new branding and new look looks like, I will show y'all. Not the whole graphics, but I'll show you what the logo looks like and everything. Those guys are good friends. Yes, it's going to be rough when it comes to school. Yes, it will, especially since me being a junior. I want to help out, and I want to help out Storm. Storm, that will be a Bryce question, and with me, just message me personally if you want. We got 2 Davids in here. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yeah. Well, I'm not like showing the graphics. I'm just, you see how the stream looks like this right now, or the screen looks like this right now, where it says Farewell to Storm. It looks just like that on the next slide, but it just shows the logo. That's about it. Maybe. Why would you want to help out Storm even though David left? Well, again, I'm still continuing weather. Yeah. You're a junior too? Oh, nice. I am also willing to help out whatever you need. Okay. But yeah, thank you. Oh wait, I read that wrong. Thank you very much, Pac-Man. Yeah. Okay, are y'all ready to see what I have, what's upcoming and is in store? I think, and I hope, I changed where it says thank you to everybody down to why I left. I'm pretty sure I changed those words, what I had right there. I hope I did. If I didn't, well, at least you saw the new logo. Yeah. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and check it out. So let me see. Anything else I need to say about Storm? It's incredible. It's incredible. It is incredible. It's incredible. I've worked with so many amazing people with and at the, no, I won't say at the network, but with the network. I've learned so much, graphics wise, even coding wise too. So even though I've forgotten about probably 88% of everything, but well, coding wise, but again, well. Is this going to be... Nope, it's going... Alright, can I get a drum roll, please? It sucks just me being streaming alone. But I'm already used to it because it's been like that for 3 to 4 months now. Okay, here we go. Drum roll. Yeah. Okay, I did not change the bottom. Fantastic. Okay, welcome in Impulse Weather. Yeah, Impulse Weather. Yep, graphics design is pretty easy, but Impulse Weather, that is the new thing. Yeah, that's what I'm naming things now, Impulse Weather. And I'll explain more what Impulse Weather is about and exactly how I got the name and everything when it's the time, I think. But as you can tell, there's still a lot of things that I am needing to do. And yeah, I mean, I have a whole lot of graphics created, but there's probably some touch-ups that still need to be done, so we'll see. Like, I have an intro created too, but gotta wait. Yeah, if you want your graphics to look very fancy, I guess, or really good looking, it does take a while. So yeah, it's a good idea that I don't show all of my graphics. There was one graphic I do want to show though. I don't know. I kind of took inspiration from WTUS and Star. Ooh, okay, okay. Oh yeah, once again, David Poplins, I appreciate you for what you did. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope everybody else has a great night. We're gonna do it, David. Fantastic. No matter what, that call will happen tomorrow. Now, but yeah. Oh, you do? Thank you. All right. Yep. We'll definitely chat after the stream if you can. After I get a cinnamon roll because I'm fat and I need some more Dr. Pepper, and then we can chat after the stream. Okay. Anyways. Yes. Okay. Of course, if you guys got any questions, comments, or anything like that, feel free to continue to comment down below if you want. But I think we'll end the stream around 10 o'clock Central Time, maybe. Unless y'all start to disappear, we'll end it a few minutes early. We'll see. But there's a lot of things. Since I am no longer with Storm, I need to make new promos. You already saw the new mugshots, right? The new profile picture and everything, right? I look pretty bad, I know. But I am not going to take another picture because I hate taking mugshots. If you guys... okay, y'all are... Okay. Anyways. Look at this. Look at that new profile picture. Very cool, right? No, it's not. It's pretty bad, I know. But that is the new profile picture. And here is the new banner. Why are we over here? Here's a new banner. Impulse Weather. Oh, look, there's a better look at the logo. Okay, okay. I should have showed y'all this. This is way better. But there it is. The new look of the logo and new look of everything. Yeah. And there might be a slim chance where the logo may get a touch up too. We'll see. But I like the logo, but there's a few people that I trust, and they'll let me know if it looks horrible. And a few people have already asked, like, whoa, this logo. Yeah. By the way, this font I use is completely different from what I've used before. So, yeah, I'm trying. Guys, I am doing an entire refresh in model. By the way, if you guys may be asking, maybe thinking, what exactly... There's a theme, right? There's always a theme to some sort of network or some sort of thing. Well, we are going with a darker blue color, dark red, and a gray and white color. That is kind of the theme of the Impulse Weather. My map style will be gray because, I don't know, I like the gray look with everything, and yeah. Plus, guys, I got some major upgrades coming to the future in here. I know it looks horrible behind me and everything. I'm still working on with everything here. I know the camera is blurred. It's supposed to be, because I chose it to be like that. But I'm working on something soon that may be closer to me. I also have, I do have new lighting in here now too. Just want to point that out. It is unplugged though, so I was like, let's test it, but it's unplugged, so we're not going to do that. I actually have 2 new lights in here, which I think I used that in my video the other day. Did y'all see my Marble Falls video? You got nearly 300 views with me just... Okay, wow. It's not weather related and y'all crushed it watching it. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. But, yeah, guys, that is a video that y'all can check out if you want to, if you are in Central Texas. Or you don't have to be in Central Texas to watch it, but it would be more relevant to you if you were here in Austin area. Okay, so let's read the comments. Yes, let's make this better. I agree. I wish this was kind of a local weatherman instead of a network. Hey, well, what I'm doing again, this is not going to be just a network. What I want to do, this is going to be local weather. Again, I'm not doing national weather anymore, unless there's like a really bad event or something. But Austin, San Antonio weather, my dedication is like fully like full on like y'all are gonna see a lot of new stuff, and I got some planned videos ahead of time. Well, not ahead of time, but planned videos I'll work on here in a little bit. By the way, I've mentioned this before for months. New PC, yes, that is in the works from the state of Texas. I've mentioned this a lot before. I'm not going to talk about all of this again, but new PC is on its way here, which will make the content significantly better. Dr. Pepper at 10 p.m. I know, goes well. Yep, first Twitter comment was that, obviously. You're having Sprites? That's nice. I'm curious, what's your opinion on Starry? Has that tasted to you? What is fonts? Tell me. I personally have forgotten what the font was, but I'm sure if y'all were to just AI it or whatever, it would tell you right away. But the font I use, you gotta have premium to have it. Canva. Okay. Hey there, Rima. What is the future for Storm itself? I have no clue, honestly. I kind of ruined it. Well, not even kind of. I did ruin it. With how things were going in the future. The future was me and Bryce were going to do Storm National. But again, guys, I dislike doing national weather. A lot more. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just not best with doing national weather. I don't. Okay, when I'm older, I don't want to do national weather. I want to do weather for a local area. So, yeah. But it's also fun to get experience of doing national weather, which I have been doing for a couple of years now. By the way, here on the YouTube channel, we recently have been around for 4 years now. So, yeah, I created the channel 4 years ago. I actually made my first YouTube video on this channel back in August. So the channel actually didn't become a thing until August. It was created in July, but content didn't get started making into early August. So, yeah. This channel, guys, has a lot of history. I was thinking about making a video going back in time, but y'all are gonna see me as much younger. But we might do that next summer, where we are here for 5 years. We'll see. Same color as mine. Ooh, yes. You're obsessed with fonts? Me too. Dark blue and red, baby. Yes. I like the dark colors. When TV stations go with a dark color, or any network goes with a dark color of their look, yes, I'm watching. I'm tuning in. I had a pink, though. Pink? That is interesting. I advertised it for y'all, kinda. Yes, you did. I run a subreddit called More False over 400 members. Wait, you did that? Wait, you did a Reddit posting my video? Did not know that. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me know that. If you do that ever again, let me know. Okay. Thank you. Will you do news as well? Because I really like those. Well, when I did news, I never really. Well, we're going back in time. Yes, I used to do news and weather newscasts. Yes, I did that before, but I've also learned that doing news is not my thing. I'm very dried out from doing news as well. Burnt out. Don't leak our font. I know. Star is a ripoff of Sprite. Yes, it is. It's used to use by Miss. Okay. Glad I didn't say that out loud. But yeah. Coffee drinker. Yes. Coffee drinkers are the best. It gets bored. Wait. National weather is just entertaining for me. Yes, national weather is very entertaining for me, but when I do national weather, I'm like, oh, I'm not good like the others. So I automatically I can't do this anymore. Even when I'm first 10 minutes into the stream, I'm like, why did I do this? It gets boring if you don't have people like David who talks to the chat. Well, yeah, I haven't missed a single comment, I don't think, that y'all have said. And there's been over, 50 comments since we last been live? Almost? So, yeah. I like to read every comment. And y'all commenting when there's nobody chatting, I get so bored when it comes to streaming. But when y'all comment and everything, I get less bored. So, again, I thank you everybody that's been chatting. Like David does weather and Ryan Hall, definitely not a good comparison, I don't think. I don't do what he does. I was aiming that direction 2 years ago, but in the last few months I've changed my mind. Cake saying is goats, yes, very fun, amazing station. What was your reaction when I told you I was in a tent? Oh, that was, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, when you were in a tent, I was like, what? And I thought you were outside in a rainstorm. I'm like, what? But you're actually inside in the house, safe and dry. So, that's good. But that was wild. Alright. Once again, guys, if you got any more questions, comments, or anything like that, feel free to comment down below. But if there's nothing else that needs to be said, we could wrap it up. Before we do, let's read this comment here. No, I was saying that they don't talk with the chat. Oh, you mean when they do like their live streams? That's pretty normal, I think, because you gotta keep it professional. Yeah, that's true. True dedication right there, I guess. So, anyways, here is the new look of like my personal social media banners. Again, guys, the new thing is called Impulse Weather. Yes, WSP3 is pretty cool. I am in the works of something right now with a radar company. I'm not going to talk much about it, but yeah, we'll see in a few months probably. You're still in the tent today. It's crazy. Thank you very much. When is the Discord server coming? Bryce asked me if I wanted to get the Discord server back. I kind of never really said yes or no, but I'm just going to let him have it. He's already done a lot of editing to it, and if I make this new Discord server, if I do, I'm going to be very smart about this, and yeah. Also, I did create a website. I did send some links to people of what the website looks like and what it is, but more obviously coming to it. There's only one live camera on there, and I even posted some of the graphics on the website too. But obviously, a lot of editing and a lot of things will occur. Alright, so, but in terms of graphics, yeah. Okay, so let's go back to Twitter. Let me show you all this. This came out a little while ago from former manager and producer Bryce, as this takes 3 years to load. 30 years alone. 300 years alone. Okay. I really wonder what's Bryce's plans now. Wait, can you send it to me? I don't know anything about what he plans to do, actually. I don't know. And when I told him the news a few hours ago, it was, I think, obviously, probably, maybe it was a big surprise. I think it was a big surprise to him, maybe, but I don't think it's something he saw coming, maybe. I don't know. But, again, I don't know his plans right now. He may continue Storm. I mean, Storm's a good network, good branding. I mean, got a decent following, so I would keep it. And again, no hate to the network at all. I love the network so much, for real. I was talking about the website. Oh, the website? He was working on the website a few days ago, and it's about all I remember. Oh yeah, don't worry guys, I am still continuing to do live streams. I'm not being done streaming, I'm still continuing. I'm just not working with Storm anymore. Alright, so here is what I posted, or here's what Bryce posted. He said, an important announcement regarding Storm. I know guys, the YouTube channel is all formatted as Storm, but I will change everything to the new look, probably later tonight or sometime tomorrow. Because I'm like, I don't know. All right, so it says David has decided to part ways with Storm. David has been an integral part of Storm for the past year, but he has decided to start a new endeavor. We thank David for his time and wish him the best. The Storm YouTube channel has always been David's channel, so there you go. It's been my channel, and again, it's my personal email, so it's obviously my channel. So it will continue to host his new content. Since this now leaves Storm without a chief forecaster, yep, no chief forecaster. So if y'all are really good at what y'all do, maybe y'all could try to convince him to be chief forecaster for Storm. Good luck with that. But the YouTube Storm doesn't have a YouTube channel right now, so I don't know what will happen. I know y'all were like, doesn't have a YouTube channel. We're watching the Storm TV Network channel right now. This is the last time that y'all will be watching a live stream titled or underneath as Storm TV Network. So after the stream here, things will be turned around. But of course, if you guys like Storm and everything, I highly advise y'all to follow Storm TV Network on Twitter. If y'all want updates on the network and everything, because again, Storm's an incredible network. So again, if y'all want updates and want to watch more of them in the future, feel free to do so. And by the way, there's tons of cool stuff that they've been working on in the behind the scenes. So of course, I would recommend y'all continue to keep it informed with them. I'm being for real. I recommend it. The new branding name of this upcoming new network, not really a network, but channel, I guess you could say, here on YouTube. It's going to be called Impulse Weather. This is what the new look of the YouTube channel will look soon here. Again, the new name will be called Impulse Weather. It's not national weather. It is local weather for Austin, San Antonio area only. I do plan to expand my viewing area. A few weeks ago, we had major flooding here in Central Texas. I added Kerr County and Kerrville to our viewing area because when the flooding event happened, we had quite a few people from Kerr County itself and Kerrville residents that did tune into the stream. So, the reason why we've added Kerr County to the network and to the viewing area is because of that. And I think I'm going to add a few more counties to my area. At least 3 or 4 more. I potentially may even add Waco to it, probably. Because I've had a lot of y'all from Waco that have tuned in. Even a lot of you... Man, I might as well just do state of Texas weather because I have so many people from Houston also tuning in. Also people from Dallas, people in West Texas, the Panhandle. I mean, there's so many of y'all that tune in to where I do weather. And I don't even cover where y'all tune in. And y'all continue to come back on the channel, which I appreciate too. That's everybody that's out of state or is out of my coverage area. But, man, I don't know. Now-wise, I'm sticking with Austin, San Antonio area. But we'll see how things go in the future. And again, my dedication and everything goes really strong for the ATX. Me about to make an Impulse Weather Twitter account. Don't make an Impulse Weather account. You'll find out in a few days. I am one of the graphics designers. Pretty much are now. So are you going to add some people to your team? I will probably do so. As of right now, it's pretty much just me. But I already know like 4 or 5 people that will want to join because they've told me before, if you start something new, I want to join. And they were former Storm, or they wanted to become part of Storm, or some of them were former Storm people, and then some weren't. But they said that if I started my own thing, they would join. And then, hey, we're here. But of course, y'all know my computer very well. It does not like it when I have another person in the stream. It only likes it when it's just me. That's why you see streams just like this. But we'll see. Can you be part of the team? You and I have talked before. definitely you could be part of the team. Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, you can be part of the team. I'm just gonna say that right now because you've we've done stuff together. We've tested stuff together before, and you're pretty good, Pac-Man. So I approve of that. But talk to me more and re-ask that question to me on Discord. So I'll remember that. If you want, I can cover my area and the Texas area because David, my dream is to work with Dio. Thank you very much. Again, right now, impulse weather. I know it's like, hey, that would be a thing that's national or something, or has many different outlets. I mean, I don't plan impulse weather to be like multiple affiliates. I don't. That potentially could happen, but as of now, I don't plan for that to happen. I just plan to have it just for my area. But there could be another area that I have, but we'll see how things go from now and then. If you want, I can cover. Oh wait, I already read that. But yeah, again, right now, this is specifically just for the Austin San Antonio area. Hello there, Golden Pug. Hello, my fellow Austin Metropolitan. Yep. Good late evening. Yeah, that's why our KTX went poorly, to be fair. My computer is also not very good. Same with my internet sometimes. My internet is very high speed now, which is fantastic. I did my... Well, I used to be in an area where Wi-Fi was very slow, so it's a big improvement for me. So that's why I'm saying very high speed. Anyways, if y'all live like in a big city, it's not really a big city, but if you look up on Google, it says it's a town. But we're about to get an academy. Olive Garden's coming here, and so much. If you guys see my new video that almost got 300 views that I posted nearly a week ago, you can see everything that's coming to my town. It's gotta become a city eventually. They gotta retitle that to a city here soon or something. But anyways, yeah. But yeah, again, by the way, I'm not good with doing like news content anymore as much as I used to be. So yeah, I can't work for you because my team is keeping me busy. Hey, I understand. I understand. What you're doing too is awesome. I love how you're doing national. Continue keeping that up. I mean, I wouldn't mind not covering Kentucky anymore because I'm getting tired of it. Just covering my home state. Well, that's how I was. When I lived in Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas area, I covered my area for, 2 years maybe? I'm like, ooh, I'm tired of this. Then I automatically started helping some of my other friends that lived in other states, and I'm like, I liked it for a few months, maybe even a year, and then I'm like, I don't like this. And then my locations and regions of where I cover the weather, it's gone all over. But now, for the past nearly 2 years, it's been specifically the Austin area and in San Antonio. I added San Antonio to the list last year because I thought I was moving to San Antonio, but I wasn't. I moved to Marble. So yeah. Bazinga. Ooh, we got the Big Bang Theory sounds. It actually starts in 1 hour on Nickelodeon, Nick at Night. If you're the Big Bang. Well, alright, anyways. My fellow Austin. Yeah. I live in a big city, kind of. I mean, Georgetown's a big city, so. Yeah. And population over 80,000, 100,000 or so, so. It's a big populated area. Yeah, Marble Falls is a decent sized town. Population's roughly around 10 to 15,000, I think, with the latest census that came out in 2023. But they have not added. There's new apartments are being built. There's a whole new neighborhood. There's been a few new neighborhoods that have been built since 2023 here at Marble Falls. So I think the population has probably increased by 3,000 at least, maybe even more than that. Because I don't think it's just specific. Well, it's specifically South Marble Falls where it's been big development. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. If y'all want to hear me talk more about South Marble Falls and stuff like that, I can actually talk about that now on my stream, or on the channel. All right. Oh, you live in Omaha, Nebraska? Okay, yeah, that's a big city. Omaha, Nebraska is pretty big. I mean, Kentucky is a good area, but after all the flash flooding, Kentucky is just telling me I need to quit covering Kentucky. Oh yeah, that's what my brain was. Well, actually, no, my brain did not think that when I covered Texas flooding. Um, I get that. I understand that. That's how my brain was when I was covering several severe weather outbreaks in the Kansas area where I used to live at for 11 years almost. So I get that. I do. And sometimes it's always fun and always good to take a break from your area and cover another area for a little bit. And when you think it's time to come back to your town or city or area, do that. That's what I did. I'm gonna start Art Latex Weather soon. I'm excited for that. Is it any of those graphics recently that you've had, or you got a new refresh, new brand? Oh wow! Last time I saw the new sentence was in 2023. I thought they updated it every like 5 or 10 years, but apparently they update it every few years, I guess, instead of 3 to 6 to 10 years. But again, in 2023, population was roughly over 10,000. A suburb, or actually Omaha, Nebraska. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Des Moines, yes, it is growing significantly, so that is all understandable. Okay. So, if y'all have anything else y'all want to say, feel free to let me know. Those graphics some more. All right, fantastic. Um, I really want to show y'all one graphic. This is a graphic that you would see maybe on television, but I won't. I guess I won't show it. But anyways, there it is on your screen. Impulse weather. This is the new look. This is the new everything. And this is what I plan to run for wherever, how long. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's roughly around 7,000 right now. But I said that since it last updated in 2023, I'm saying that I won't be surprised that the population is nearly up to that level now because of all the development that's occurred in more neighborhoods and apartments. That's why I said that. What is this? Okay, it's not even popping up on screen. Okay. Louisville, Kentucky. It's a great area to live, but over the history, I can tell that Louisville, my hometown, is. You're getting 2 middle schools there? Wow. I'll send you more of the new stuff later. Fantastic. Yeah, that's. All right, four middle schools. Wow. Oh yeah, and a fancy tech building. That's crazy. Yep, that's getting built as well. I'll probably go to WKU and then Texas Tech. I have family in Western Kentucky, so it's very. Yeah, that's understandable. I can see why you do that. So, once again, guys, as you can see, this is, let's just say this again, this is going to be the new branding, new look of everything. It's going to be Impulse Weather, which, again, I'll explain more about what exactly that is here in the coming days or weeks, potentially. We will see how things go. 10 to 15 elementary schools, it's crazy. There's only, like, one in Marble Falls that I know of. It's like there's one. Maybe there's two. I don't know. I thought that was Texas only. Oh. Oh, y'all have a phone ban too? Wow. I thought that was just Texas too. Opinion on the phone bill has no effect on me at all because I can still be on Twitter while using my favorite secret websites I have. But yeah, got many other ways to be on social media still while I'm at school without a phone, even though they just passed the no phone bill. Plus, my phone doesn't even work. It's fried and yeah. Anyways, gonna do fun on Friday, I think. So, yeah. You're happy for me? Thank you so very much. Thank you for your Christian. But yeah, a lot of y'all have been asking me about joining. Like, I've had, again, over 26 different little weather companies or groups, I guess, have wanted me to join them. And, again, I'm kind of just wanting to start my own thing. But if any, like, major, which this is highly likely to happen, but if any, like, major weather groups or whatever were to contact me, I would join automatically, but unlikely. So, yeah. Unblocked games market. That is crazy. But yeah. That is crazy. I so badly want to check what the next graphic is. I don't think I created another graphic. If I go to the next graphic, I'm leaking this new graphic. I'm going to go studio mode where y'all can't see what I'm doing. What is this next graphic? Okay, yeah, I'm glad I did not leak that graphic. Okay. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I do have a weather alert icon. So you see how it looks like this? Well, I have an alert version of Impulse Weather too. So, yeah. I have two different versions of this logo. It is not like safe for work. So no, it's not. No, it's not. But yeah, guys, this is just a little behind the scenes with that. My school said we could bring a phone on campus. Well, y'all are lucky for that. In Texas and apparently Kentucky now, y'all cannot do so. Oh, by the way, Pac-Man, the no cell phone law does not start until September. School starts in August. So, okay. Okay. I got karma for breaking down when the law actually starts. I'm starting to bring a phone to school. No, he said he can't. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Oh yeah, people in the state of Texas, if they have like diabetes or something, they get their phone. And if there's anything else crazy. And that's just it's from pre-K to 12th grade. As of right now, college can have their phones still, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yep, diabetes and etc. Alright, so I think that's pretty much all to talk about. I appreciate everybody tuning in. If y'all have anything else you want to say about what's new or anything from the past that's related to weather, feel free to comment down below or in the stream chat right now. But we're going to wrap up the stream here in the next minute probably and call it a night. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. So, we've been live for nearly an hour and a half, just about an hour and 18 minutes. So, if anybody is just like fast forwarding to the end of the stream or just tuning in now, again, I have ended ties with Storm TV Network or the Storm channel. As you can see right here, former producer and co-owner, I guess you could say that, well, co-owner of the YouTube channel at least, but founder of Storm. He said, important announcement regarding Storm. David has decided to part ways with Storm. David has been an integral part of Storm for the past year, but he's decided to start a new endeavor. We thank David for his time and wish him the best. The Storm YouTube channel has always been David's channel, so this channel will continue to be mine, and the new rebrand of everything will happen soon. So it will continue to host his new content. Since this now leaves Storm without a chief forecaster and YouTube channel, they don't really know what they're doing right now, but once I guess they finally figure out something, they will keep you guys up to date with what's their plans and everything. So of course, if you guys want further updates with everything, make sure to check out Storm TV Network channel, or excuse me, Storm TV Network altogether on Twitter for more updates in the future. But for now, that's pretty much all I got for right now. Yep, hopefully you can join too. Again, anybody that wants to join Impulse Weather, you guys are more than welcome to join. I'm gonna be honest. I generally want local people in my area to join because it's easier to communicate with local people because I have a better odd of like seeing them in real life, if that makes sense. And if someone's out of state, but I could accept some people out of state that could help out and pitch in with Impulse Weather. But again, that's pretty much what I got for right now. So again, guys, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate everybody at Storm. Y'all have been fantastic. Just letting you know that David's name is David AFWX on platforms. Yep, yes it is. Alright, so again, guys, thank y'all so much for the support on Storm. Especially shout out to Bryce. He has been a true big inspiration for me to continue things further on. Not to leave. Again, the reason why I left was because I kept changing the graphics all the time. And he wants to do national, I want to do local, and yeah. I can't do national. And I already explained why I'm not best with doing national weather about probably 40 minutes ago. So if you want to check that out, y'all can. But for now, guys, I will talk to all of y'all later. You guys, I'm headed to your area soon, David, like Marble Falls. Oh, that'd be nice. That would be nice. All right. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I will see y'all back here in another update. Next time we chat, it might be a live stream talking about all the new stuff, or it might just be right into the weather. We'll see. All right, guys. I already have a Hez, by the way. But anyways, I will talk to y'all later. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night, and I'll see y'all back here. I don't want to say tomorrow. I don't know when I'll come back. It'll be in a few days probably. But anyways, I will see you guys later. Good night, guys. If y'all know Storm super well, this is the OG music. I will leave you guys off with the amazing Storm music. For now, guys, for the final night, last time we mentioned Storm, I am former chief forecaster David Alford for Storm. Y'all have a great night. A new beginning, a new chapter, and everything starts either later tonight, tomorrow, or in a few days from now. Thank you, everybody, for the support with Storm. Thank you, Bryce, for everything. And I will see y'all back here soon. Good night. Good night, guys.